just share the link for the stream and then jump right in. Here we are live. Ivan, hopefully I'm seeing you soon, dude. Hansak, Fabnance. Alright, let's do it. I'm pumped. I feel good. I want to open some stuff. I got a lot of stock. We want to start with the spicy stuff. So, I have, how do we do this? It's annoying. Anyway. We're going to start with some WTR. Let's do it. I have one Japanese one and one Belgium. So let's see if we can pull 2 hearts and make giveaway very happy. These have gotten expensive. I don't know if I'll be able to get. Look at that! I didn't notice this before. See that? The security. I didn't realize it has that void. I've never tried to open one. Like gently. All right. Oh, you probably can't hear me. There we go. Let me know if you can hear me or not. If you can hear the music or not. Although the music's more for me than you. Sorry, this wasn't planned, so I didn't schedule, so maybe not a lot of people jump in, but this is for the shop, so Harley, how you doing? Yeah, this is for the shop, so I got to open it anyway, so make a video time. I have one Belgian print next to me. Cementium, it's next. Alrighty. I am so pumped to open this. I haven't done a box stream video for a while, especially the last one was Outsiders, which doesn't count, you know, because it was just a single box. But I have like 20 cases in the house to open, so we'll be back to streaming. Ooh, Snatch is good. Ooh, very cool, Joel. Yeah, I got lucky with the skull cap. Crew Unlim is very easy to get. Ivan, everything else is not. Everything else is crazy hard to get at the moment. Alright. So far, we're not doing great. But it's early days. Thanks, Cryo. I'm just realizing I sound sick. I'm just a little bit... Actually, I had a cortisone injection today. I wonder if that's part of it. But maybe I just need more water. So we got this, and then I got Everfest, and I got some Tales of Aria First Ed. Crazy Brew. Blue Pack Hunt. No good pulls yet. But we will. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Please like the video. Subscribe if you're new. And this is box 1. There's a whole bunch in this set I think will be good because also Katsu might be making a resurgence, right? So there's a whole bunch of combo ninja beauty. Can you guys actually hear the music in the background? The whiny lo-fi music, or... I'm just curious. It's more for me. Keeps me from raging, you know. Kira, you're awesome. But yes, WTR is also very awesome. Barely. Okay. Is it annoying barely cryo? Like, should I turn it down? Or it's whatever. Red cartilage crush, I think, is good. Oh, man. I'm going to be sick tomorrow. I can feel it. Ooh, yellow foil pummel. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Are we pumped? I'm pumped. You know what I'm pumped for? Diablo 4. Early beta is on Friday, which is also the pre-release for Outsiders. I'm going to have a very, very big gaming weekend. Alright, this is not a bad little hit. I think this is a couple of bucks. But for the price I had to pay to get these, we really need to hit a tunic in one and a heart in another to make these even remotely profitable. Okay, we'll take an E-Strike. E-Strike is a take. We take those. I am going to sleeve every foil because this is stock for the single shop, so you should thank me. Alright, and a legendary. Not the best one, but, you know. We still have a whole case to go to maybe see another one. I think Scabbies is low-key going to make a massive resurgence in Glint. I think it'll make a massive resurgence when we get to Dusk Till Dawn in July. I mean, if your cards have damage but you're playing with them, it doesn't matter too much. I don't think. Just keep playing with them. We actually have a box of damaged cards for the shop. We'll probably put up like a special sales post for those. Route. Ooh. Foil E-Pod is actually a legit hit now in the set. Someone look up the pricing of a foil unlimited energy pot. You'd be surprised for a rare how much money it fetches. Rising Knee I think is going to be good. I think it's part of the new combo line. Yeah, Cementium, that happens. Alright, foil, super rare, Mugenshi. Don't know if this... I really have no clue how... Yeah, €12 for a foil rare. It's got to be the most expensive rare in the set. Many miscuts. Not in unlimited... We got a lot of... I've had a whole box of Alpha WTR that was... like had watermarks through it. Miscuts, no. Crimped, only a couple. Which is crazy for the amount I opened to not have seen more. Yeah, see, they're very hard to find. Red sigils. Now look at that. Time snap foil. This is still valuable, not as much. Man, this is box 1. This is a crazy box. Hopefully it bodes well for the other boxes, though. Lucky it's Japanese print. We could get exactly the same cards in the other 3 boxes. Yes. Well, you can't get the set anymore. So it's either buy the fancy ones or buy white border. And yes, foil commons and rares are sometimes worth more than... yes, we'll bin that. Alright, box 2. Yeah, foil sigils worth money. I mean, foil sync I think is quite a big hit. We haven't seen one yet. I'll put it out if I do see them. Whoops. So the E-Strike is not foil, people. I think the Mugenshi is, and the Reckless might be. I can't actually remember. Blue Scar. I should be smarter and like when I see a red sink, take it out because it's actually money, but I'm not smart. Red Nimblism's probably worth money. How I'm curious how much Outsiders everyone's ordered. It's only a couple of weeks away. Have you pre-ordered and how much? Cranial Crush. Actually, let me pull the hits out so I can make a bigger pile. I'm not gonna mix the WTR Belgium and Japanese print. I'm kind of curious to see. Flick Flack. Flick Flack might be good. Joel, I mean, I can open it when it comes out. I don't have any stock. Aside from the one box break that was the spoiler box I got. Wait, this isn't a foil. That's it. When I get stock for the shop, I'm going to find out if I can stream me opening it for the shop because it will be early. But more than likely, no. More than likely, I'll wait for the release date. Yeah, my box did end up being the best. And the first, which was kind of cool. Joel, I promise you that's not how that works. I think everyone's boxes were good. I just happened to hit the cold foil legendary. Should always buy boxes, Kira. Why not? Let your store make some money. Gonna have to get rid of the tackiness of these Japanese cards. For Outsiders, it's been a while, you know. Awakening Bellow, I don't think that's played. I think the new Fable's great. It's a Fable you pitch that disrupts your opponent. Like, people have had some weird takes, and I really think that's very powerful. You're pitching, right? And it disrupts your opponent just for pitching. To me, that's pretty overpowered, if anything. Hey, German. I know it's a yellow, I know it doesn't block, but man, you could create a blood draw on demand. Imagine you take your opponent into late game. You both have 4 cards left. You win the game. By default, you win the game by having that card. Like, not even close. Just, I don't think there's any way around that Fable in late game. Which is also where Heart of Findle has most of its value. Is late game. So I think Riptide, it's a no-brainer. You run that in Riptide all day. Also, remember Ranger of the new chess piece. Actually, who's a genius in the chat? Let's see if someone can help with this. Oldham has Crown of Seeds. Problem with Crown of Seeds is that you go through your deck. You go through your deck faster than a lot of other decks, so you pitch stack, blah blah blah. I believe Ranger also go through their deck pretty quick because they opt. So you run something like this Fable, you're constantly... Ooh, that's a good hit. So super rare, and then foil Majestic, Ancestral Empowerment. Very cool. So yeah, Ranger, I believe, goes through their deck at a much faster pace than other decks also. Which means they will see that Fable before second cycle, like before your opponent's deck. Do you get where I'm coming from? I really do think it's very strong. I think people are wrong on about how strong it is, but I'm no expert. It's just my take. But it seems very strong. Oops. Also, like, it's creating it without a condition. Oh yeah, all Fables I think you can live with or without. I just think it is very good. And I think if you get lucky and it makes a blood drop pox, is that what it's called? It's probably just game over. Someone pulled it, not in a box break, it got leaked. So I don't know where the leak came from. I just heard it was on Discord, but I don't know who or where. I don't know anything about it. And I think it's a rainbow foil in the picture. Foil refractions are nice. Welcome everybody. Please hit the like button if you're here. I don't know why on my end it says 3 likes. I don't know if that's accurate. But it sometimes bugs out. Alright, 2 packs left in box 2. Let me actually... There we go, it's out of my way. Ooh, foil rising. I think this is the second one. Also, the shop's been updated with a lot of cards. A lot of cool new stuff. So jump on if you haven't lately. Outsiders pre-orders will be up as soon as we get some idea of... Like, we literally have no idea how many Majestics are in the box and we're kind of scared. But we'll put those up soon. Alright. Box 2 is done. I just want to hit a heart, you know. Everyone wants to buy a heart right now, and it's been a minute since we hit one. What's the retail appreciation kit? Great question. You get the 2-sided, 2-player IRA Learn to Play playmat from 2018. You get a sealed law book. I think you get 5 foil posters. The 4 original heroes and Ira, if I'm not mistaken. You get a full-size rule book and like a letter signed by James White. There's plenty of them been unboxed, Joel. I think even one on my channel, if you want to see what's inside them. Oh, Kira, have you not watched the box breaks? Because there's only 5 or 6 Majestics in an Outsiders box so far. A little worrying. I think it makes sense because maybe... Oh, look at that pack. That's sick. Supremacy and a red foil snatch. That's nuts. They're big hits. Yep. I think it's because there's a lot of weapons and legendary text Majestics in the set. I think that's why. That there's less Majestics. But we don't know, no. We've only seen 7 boxes open, but I feel like 7 boxes is enough to tell us the Majestic rate is lower. I think it is enough to tell us that. Mugenshi non-foil. Can I open Zendikar Rising? I wish I knew what that was, man. Assuming a magic set. Also good to see you, Chungus. Why not change your YouTube number to Chungus at least? You weirdo. Good morning, Adam. I mean, it's 9 PM for me, but... The question... Ooh. Oh, look at this pack. Another one. Majestic. Is this 3 Majestics now? I think it's 2 in this box. But red foil razor. We've done all right with these foils. Okay, I just realized I can't do that. That's not right. I'm just... These are foilies. We don't need to show them. They can go in this pile. I should show you guys the Majestics we hit at least. Okay. Better. Mads, it doesn't work that way. The Fable and the Legendary don't share a slot, in my experience. So that would mean it's irrelevant if you hit a Legendary. It's more relevant if you hit a Legendary in a case. It's unlikely you see another one, although possible you'll see another one. We've gotten plenty of double Legendary cases, triple Legendary cases, but less likely. Oh, man. What's a foil Remembrance worth? Look at that with the massive print dot on it. How annoying. Ah, that's annoying. Yep, that's a full print dot. I can't. That's not going to come off. Or you don't follow any rules and pull 3 in one box, in one case. It's 12 euros. Crazy. It's good. I think we've gotten a lot of value, like little value. I don't know how we're going for the whole case. But I think the EV is good anyway on these. Sorry, I have to check my phone every once in a while. This is box 3 if you're just tuning in. So far, Scabbies. We did hit an E-Strike. Wait, am I hiding the E-Strike? Yes, I was. I don't know why you're packing 40 in a letter. We only send 6 cards in a letter, no more. You got to get people to, like, you have to force people to do the right thing. Like, if you give people a cheap shipping option, they'll use it and then they'll complain when something's damaged. We refuse to send that many cards in one envelope. Determination and Barkburn foil. Preset pack. Yeah, that's weird. That's too much, I think. It's just asking for trouble. Alright, foil super rare. Not happy to see that, because that takes up a... You want a foil Majestic, not that. And that's the worst super rare, I think, or one of. Alright, here we go. This is a good pack. Not super good, but red foil Scar is good. I mean, it's the best I'm talking price-wise. Also, is anyone watching who's a new sub? Because there's a whole bunch of new subs, nearly 200 of you. So if you're here, welcome. I stream at very erroneous times. I don't have a schedule per se, but I usually put up a Wrecker Romp blue foil. Seen a few of these doubles this in this case. All right, come on, we can do a harder find, all right? Right? Be really good if we did. Also, I'd love to see a Belgian one and... so this is Japanese print we're opening. I'd love to see if we can hit a... Well, we'll see if we hit any of the same high end, and I'll compare them. I think E-Strike's a fun one to compare. Do you store the foil so they don't bend? As you can see, I'm sleeving them. That's how I store them. Just a penny sleeve makes a world of difference. Tunic in Belgium would be nice. Wow. Look at this pack. Spinal's in the wrong slot. The Majestic's supposed to be on the bottom. Usually, I believe. Wait, is this the wrong pile? It is. And then foil Red pummel. That'd be a terrible draft pack to see. Oh, you'd have to take the spinal. No, we want 2 hearts. Stop jinxing it. 2. We want 1 in each. I'm not happy with just 1. Alright, last pack, box 3. Sigil. Alright, nothing. Have you gotten a heart yet? Not tonight, Nordic. No. We're not opening enough for me to actually think we'll get one. But there's always a chance. I just have 2 cases. 1 Belgian, 1 WTR. I ain't kissing the pack, Declan, sorry. Alrighty. Man, welcome everyone. It's 40 people. A quick shameless plug, flukenbox.shop. It's also flukenbox. See the double up? Flukenbox.com and flukenbox.com.au. They all send you to the same place. Use the code OUTSIDERS for $6.90 off. That's going to last about a month if you spend $150 or more. Also, another way to support the channel is becoming a member. It's $3 a month, Australian. Keep in mind, if you are a member, you are usually getting a heads up on when I upload new stock well before anyone else knows. And special discount codes to the shop. There isn't a current one, but there will be one soon. But it's mainly a tip jar, so if you want to support, that's the best way to do it directly. That doesn't involve you buying cards on the shop. But we're trying to get it to a point where members get some we'll figure it out. It's just been so busy, I haven't worked that out. Still trying to do new icons and fit. Crasher, it depends on why. You understand if the cards have been in the sun, the problem is lack of moisture. So what Sloop is giving you is maybe the wrong thing. It's moisture control packets. But also the moisture control thing only works. I think you gotta... I'm trying to remember what his video says now, but it's not going to work if there's a lot of air around the card. It has to be very tight. Like a sandwich bag or something, and squeeze all the air out of it. Because there's already moisture in the air, so it may not be enough. Use the iron, yeah. But to be honest, the iron might work if you put a... obviously use it on very low and put a towel or something over it so there's no direct heat. I couldn't tell you. I haven't had that much experience. Whoops. Res. Can we get any more spice in this case? Last box. Roughly halfway through the last box. Blue head jab's not bad. Actually, we put all the promo head jabs up today. Nordic, I don't know what to say, man. I know there are some buyouts. I think because I run a single store, I also know there's just huge demand, man. Like all over the world for cards. New players. No, Mitcha probably won't. So yeah, I don't think it's just buyers. I think you're also seeing a whole bunch of new players, new money in the game. That's what I think. And I think it's a mixture of both. I think there's existing wannabe investor types specking on everything. Wow. Whoa. All right. Sick. It's very rare to see a double majestic pack in WTR. And it's a really good one. I think that's the second year we hit 2 foil ancestrals. That's a nice pack. It's crazy pack. Yeah, I think it's a mixture, and I think people are blaming the buyouts a bit too much. Like, what is a buyout versus a... Hey, Brennan. Break's going great. Are you Brendan from Taiwan, or are you like the Brendan I know from Taiwan? But good to see you. Break's going good, man. Just chilling. Have a fairly chill night and a whole bunch of... I just didn't know what breaking sitting. I think you've been in the chat before. Just not often enough for me to remember. Good to see you, man. Pumped for Outsiders. I'm sure you are as well. Whoa. Triple Majestic box so far. That's really crazy. How come? Chowder, they're extremely rare, that's why. You're shipping everything this week for pre-release, Brennan, or you're shipping stock to stores? 4 Majestics. Holy crap. That's really unheard of. I don't know. Have you guys seen a 4 Majestic WTR Unlim box? Got 2 for $10 of what, Chowder? Did you get the foil ones, man? I don't think you have the foil ones. These are the rainbow foil ones. The head jab promos on the site. You can look up the... Yeah, I've never seen 4 Majestics in a box. Actually, is Devastator in the chat? Or is Broswa in the chat? Joel, no, we don't know, man. We have no idea. Hey Dev, just a note, man. I noticed we probably just haven't done it. Can we put in the notes to change all the promos to say promo in the text, and if they're foil to say foil, because it is confusing if you don't know which one's which. It helps with the costing sheet as well. Man, this is a crazy box. 2 super rare, 4 majestic box. That was the last pack, unfortunately. No heart today. Can you get Uprising from Distro still? Yes. Yes, we can. It's not like... Yes, you can. I don't know how much and for how long. But... Do you have cold foil in the search? Yes, you can just type in the word cold foil in the search. But there's a tag for cold foil as well. They both work. Well, that was the Japanese case. By the way, I just want to put this out there. These cases cost me more than a Monarch first edition case would have, right? So, I shouldn't be opening this Belgium case if I cared about money. But it's just fun. It's still WTR. I still love opening it. So we're going to open it, obviously. But yes, I could have bought a Monarch first ed case instead of the Belgium. Oh, that's not good. This is why when you sleeve, you should be way more careful than I was just being. Lucky it's just the cheap foils, but they're everywhere. All right, we got them all. Shouldn't. Incoming Belgium case. Yes, let's compare. Let's see. And if I hit an E-strike or something, I'll compare it. I'm going to go turn the aircon off. My throat's really dry. Give me 2 seconds. Belgian print. How do you know? It says Belgium. But also, where's the date? This had a date on it. (2021) February. It's a much older product is what I'm trying to point out. And yes, the white tape says it all. Also, the actual size of the case is smaller. The Japanese print, the red tape cases have a lot more packing. It's funny that this is like, oh, this used to be worthless. Like when I started playing the game. Yeah, Ragamuffin. Also, good to see you, buddy. Also, you get these little holes. They're very easy to open on. A bit like Alpha. The packs are a hell of a lot easier to open. And there's no serial number in the inside. Alright. Wish me luck. Now we need 2 hearts in this case to... Rainbow hollow in the text boxes. Yes. These feel so much different. Rising knee thrust. As you know, everything we open ends up on the store. Just give it some time. Man, 50 people, only 12 likes. If you don't mind, liking the video. It does help. But thanks for jumping in. This is the first breaking scales we get. In foil, I mean. Right side fourth from the bottom. It's yours if I hit it. Brennan. That could have been so good, but it's a yellow. I actually would... I want a heart, not a tunic, but I'll be very happy with a tunic. But we just hit a 4 majestic box. So, Mugenshi. First super rare. I know this is going a little slower than usual because I'm sleeving every foil, but I am technically working. This is stock at the end of the day, so bear with me. Lord of Wind. This all seems ninja centric, and I'm not happy with it. I'm actually excited. So, actually, Brennan, can you give me your thoughts on this? Have you opened Outsiders as part of your job, and what's your thought? What are your real thoughts about getting Japanese print versus Belgium? Because I imagine you've got all Japanese print, red tape boxes, and the US and Europe are getting Belgium, it seems. Mitch, first of all, I wouldn't tell you, even if I knew publicly. It should ship this week. Because we're a single shop, they know, and we've ordered so much, it's going to take forever to open it all and sort it. But everything was finalized today, payment-wise, so it'll ship soon. I think they're finalizing pre-release. So I did grade the Cold for Legendary that I hit. I'm not happy about it. Not even a little bit happy about it. Because you guys saw me open it. You know how it was open, and Herbert, you definitely should before it's impossible to get. It's quickly becoming... So it got a 10 surface, and the grading guys said... It's on the shop, Mitch, or it will be soon. That's why I haven't done any video or anything, because it's going to be on the shop early, because obviously people know we opened it. Surface was a 10, and the grading guys said it's the best surface they've ever seen on a cold foil in Fab. So it's huge news. The surface, sorry, the edges. Hey, Vash. Good to see you, man. Long time. The bad news is the surface is 8.5. If the surface was a 9.5, we could have gotten a 10. So it's bad. Like, or a quad 9.5. Corners are great. Surface is great. Centering on that one wasn't, but that's always what it's hard to get, right? Double super rare pack. But to get an 8.5 when I clearly... Wait, this is number 5 super rare in this box, by the way. Box 1, 5 super rares. I didn't sign the card, but it's graded. And everyone knows it was the first one, if that matters to anyone. Yeah, Mitch, that's what I mean. But, like, it's pretty bad. Pack fresh like that. Put in a penny sleeve. I walked it to the grading. I walked it to PCG literally 20 minutes after ending the stream. They were still open. Okay, this is stupid, right? That's 6 super rares. 6 super rares in one box, and we haven't even... we're not even close. No, we are close to finishing the box. Herbert, that's about what I'm paying, yeah. So I don't know. I'm sure you can probably source better deals, but that's about what they are now. Joel, they don't have a new gold label, no. Unless you're watching Fabled Hunters and... But yeah. Kira, I don't believe it's better. It's just different. Japanese foils are more vibrant. The centering is better. The collation or your chances of hitting big are better in Japanese. Well, I think it's nearly impossible to tell, Ragamuffin Man, if it is a Japanese or Belgian print. It's really hard to prove in a photo. I would have to touch the card to tell you. That's a good hit. So, yes, people already are asking me to send them Japanese print to the US. But the edges, the way they're cut, the way they're guillotined is terrible. It's like a stamping thing, and it doesn't work to keep the card edges kept well. Which is crazy because a lot of Japanese printed games, like, you know, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball. All right, there's our Majestic. They're all printed in Japan, I believe, and they have amazing edges. All right, 2 packs left. I'm going to count the super. This is crazy. Joel, I know you're saying that comment, but I've physically opened a whole box and they're cut terribly. So I don't know what you're talking about. The edges are atrocious. That's the point I'm making. They are terrible. All right, this was a very mediocre box, all right? But let's check this out. Seven super rares. I think, actually, no, that could be right. 7 super rares and 1. It feels high. All right, box number 2. Oh, have I got it in the wrong pile? That'd make sense. Yeah, of course it is. That makes more sense. Thanks, Joel. You're right. Jenny, sorry. Also, I don't recognize your name, Jenny. Good to see you in the chat. I'm not sure if you've commented before. It is hard by just photos, is what I'm saying, Nighthawk. Like, I can tell in person. It's just, it's hard on like a trade group or something. No drones yet, no. So don't wish drones on me. I don't need them. I have plenty. What we need, really need, hard to find. What am I doing pre-release? I'm going to Cube and From the Deep. So Cube is next door to me. It's at 6:30 p.m. So I'm sure I'll be home by 8:30. which is great for me because I don't have that much time. And from the deep, well, good to see you comment, Johnny. I think that's, or was it Yanni? I couldn't say. From the deep, it's their first pre-release ever, Brennan, so I want to make sure I go in. I have been there. It's a good crowd. So, thanks, Vash. We love the playmat too. Just flexing a little. Maybe I'll do a giveaway on this playmat. What do you guys think? Yeah, the guys out at Penrith. Dev will have to tell us. I'm trying to remember if it's Saturday or Sunday. And then when I figure that date out, I'll figure out what third one I'll go to. If I have time. Saturday. Okay, so I need to find one for Sunday. Where are you going Sunday, Dev? Maybe I'll come. Oh, I also don't have a car anymore, so I need to get lifts. Who's in the mood to chauffeur me to 3 pre-releases? Save me Ubering it all the way to Penrith. Not you, Mitch. I don't trust you. When is Grimdark's pre-release? Is it Gong? Sick. I want to go there. Look, I can borrow a car, but yeah, I'll try and get a lift to Wollongong then. Are they capped? Yes, because yes, they are capped. They're capped because LSS will only send them so much outsiders. You can't. You're not going to have your stock. Like the shop doesn't get any stock. It's just pre-release stuff. Mads, come. Yeah, I'll wait. Where do you need to come from, Mads? I'll fly you out. Ooh, foil route's nice. Man, this case so far is extremely underwhelming. Like a couple of Majestics, but no foil M. Alright, we'll get foil E-Strike and a Tunic then, I'm sure. Forge for War. Yeah, I know, Joe. That's pretty much what I do, right? That's the secret. You talk shit about the box, you get a hit. You know what it is? It's probably the lack of likes. If more people liked the video, more hits would come. It's a proven fact. There's evidence to back it. Did we get a legendary? Nightwalk, we did get a Scabbies. Have we done right side fourth from the bottom? I don't know. That's up to you to tell me. And this is box 2. Well, yes, Fab Nordic, we know. Our Arc luck was crazy. I don't think I'll ever see an Arc box again. I think I'm going to get to the point where, like, channel viewers are going to send me product to open. 2 Magenshis in a row. I don't know why. But yeah. Maybe you guys have any Arcane Rising you'd like me to open for you. Email me on the shop and I'll send you an address. And I'll open it for you. I'll ship it back. I promise it'll have all the cards in it. Promise. Pinky swear. Yes, Vinay would have had 7 relics. And 5 of them would be foil. Because that's how he rolls. Man, I wonder if nah, it's not. E-Strike's not short printed. All Majestics in WTR are short printed. That's kind of the point. Just not as widely played, but Bloodrush Bellow foil is just as rare to hit. Denmark, eh? Where do you guys think the worlds in Europe will end up? I'm very red foil pummel. I'm looking forward to worlds. Another Europe trip. Belgium? I think it'll be Poland. Unless Poland is like too close. Is that too close to Ukraine and all that where they may just... Oh, yes. Okay. This is going to be cool. Let me go fetch the other E-Strike and we'll compare. Alright, let me check. Evening, Brian. Okay. This is Japanese. In the left. Now, do these have the different text? No, they don't. They are different. Notice, like, on the left, the put A is on the top line. Oh yeah, sorry, it is the errated one. Yeah, it's a different text. It's cool, huh? It's worth knowing. I've never held two side by side like this, so there you go. It's probably focus. It's just focus. This is the... Fuck, I'm forgetting. This is the Belgian print. That's the Japanese print. Right? Am I right? Man, I actually don't know. I can't remember. No, sorry, this is Japanese. I pulled this out. Yeah. I don't know. I can Google it and figure it out, but... Yes, sorry. The text is thinner. But it's cool. It's a cool little... Not Easter egg, it's a difference between the time they printed them. They'd adjusted the text. It's good to see them do that. It's good to see them... They're not like... Yes, they're working on new sets, but they go back and they tweak. It means they actually reviewed the entire set before printing the second wave of it. All right, last pack of box 2 has nothing. All right, hey, we got an E-Strike where, I mean, it doesn't cover that much, as you know, but it covers some. Smell different. I don't smell packs, man. I'm not degenerate enough for that. Okay, box 3. Chocolate. Everyone says like Belgium smells like chocolate. It doesn't. You're eating some weird chocolate. Also, I think maybe they say Belgium smells like chocolate because Belgium is known for chocolate. I think that's the dumb thing about that. Lachlan, how are you? That just smells like cardboard. Just cardboard. It's just paper. Paper and toner. That's what I'm smelling. With notes of glue. There's your card sommelier professional. Adam. Yeah, it does. Japan print smells like... What does it smell like? It smells like salmon. It smells like salmon and wasabi. With hints of sea salt. There, that's my professional pack opening report. That'd be a hilarious video to make, actually. I'm trying to get comfortable because my back's a little sore. And unfortunately, if it gets too sore, I just end the stream, so... Oh, look, we hit another... Man, this looks so much better than the other one, though. Foily boy $20 card. Gruda. How the unlimited foil price doing the rest of the world? I think everything's up. Everything is up. I think people are just filling their binders. I really do. I don't think buyouts are affecting the market as much as people think. I was the first to make a video about the buyouts and saying I think they're bad, but I don't think that's why everything is up. I think that's just demand. And again, from the singles side, from my shop, the demand is huge. Like, it's growing month to month. It's growing exponentially. Where we're shipping to, the amount of clients that are first-time clients, it's all very busy. And it's a shame because I think with hindsight, don't you wish we had more unlim printed, even though people were saying it was overprinted? Now people are realizing that no, we just needed more players. And I've been saying that for a long time. There's no... The fix of, like, the game and the economy is not to print less. It's to have more players, which I think is what's happening. And yes, for sure, people are FOMOing. People follow usually. And there's plenty of people with binders out there. HP1, I mean, Garuda, no, there's heaps of HP1. People aren't buying it. Like, I've got 30 cases worth of white border legendaries sitting on the site. They sell, but nowhere nearly as much as the rainbow foil ones. Sealed WTR is out, Cryoshock. If you can get your WTR locally, I would jump on that. There's none at distribution, none at LSS, it's all gone. I'm sure there's some people out there sitting on pallets, but it's dwindling. Monarch Unlim printed less? It's possible. We should know this year, I believe. What's next to run out? I'd say Outsiders. If it's not Crucible Unlimited. So this is now quite a major hit. Wounded Bull foil. Someone check that for me. What's a Wounded Bull Unlimited foil worth? Man, another foil burn-head barrier. Why? James, why? $0.17? No. Who's saying 17 cents? Foil red Wounded Bull was like $10 not that long ago. EU cents? Foil red Wounded Bull. No. That's crazy. Okay. That's shifted a lot. That shifted a lot. We checked this. Maybe, you know what? No. I think maybe it's when I was opening alpha. Yeah. Maybe it was alpha, not. Maybe I'm just mistaken. That's why I asked. I'm not sure. It must be an actual hit in alpha then. No, I'm sure it was unlimited. I asked about at the time. Alpha's 2150. Okay, maybe that's what I meant. I'm happy to be wrong. I mean, it is a common. All right, we're in the mic, 4 packs left. Okay, super rare. this should be here. Yes, the difference in pricing between each market is crazy, but it depends on what sets they have. Like, part of the discrepancy is the Marvel heroes in European languages were much cheaper locally than they were selling internationally for a while. No, we want WTR 000. What do you mean, Joel? Don't jinx it. Toma Findel's good. We'll take that. Any callings in Europe? No. It's not. It's a lot of effort to travel to Europe just for a calling. Worlds, yes. I'll be at Pro Tour Baltimore, most likely. I just need the book soon. Might go to Hawaii before I go to Baltimore. Never been, so that could be fun. Man, I keep hitting the mic. Sorry. Joel, I mean, I don't think... No, there's not like a LSS sponsored thing. It's usually if the tournament organizers want to. But it's... I mean, if you're running a European calling, it does make more sense to work with your local content creators. They actually make more of a difference if you're trying to sell stock. And I just need to adjust this mic somehow. I think that's better. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I'd be open to it if a TO contacted me and said, hey, we'd like you to promote the event and we'll help you get out here. Sure. But it's not the cost, man. It's so far away. Like, it's going to take up 2 weeks of my life, plus got a back injury, so I hate sitting for that long. That's what we want, German. Yes. Second half of the year is going to be massive. Wow, there we go. Foil sink. We like to see it. This is the only one we've hit in... What is this? 8 boxes? Hawaii is nice. Are you going to be in Hawaii? Ooh, Lord of Wind. Nice. Foil. Not the best foil Majestic to hit, but at least we got one. We need a tunic? Yeah. Fucking oath we need a tunic. We need any legendary. Fuck. I'm going to go broke off this case if we don't hit a legendary in it. Imagine we get a pack with a heart and then immediately after a pack with a tunic. Declan, I ain't kissing anything, man. You come here and kiss it. That's the plan, Brendan. But also, it's like a 9-hour direct flight. Take my bags, go to a hotel, spend a couple of days at the beach. It'd be much better than flying or traveling for like 30 hours. I'm telling you guys, this is the likes. There's 60 viewers and 30 likes. Just get the likes to 60 and we'll probably be fine. Trying to slow roll the border because we got to see something good, right? Mitch, I know you're probably disliking the video. I don't know why why you pretend sometimes. Log on to your alt accounts. Ask. Ooh, foil Ironsong Determination's not bad. I'm a warrior. You know, I like seeing it because I play it. Dallas or LA? No, so I'm not. I'm just gonna go Hawaii and then Baltimore. That's possible. And actually, the return trip to Hawaii is only $600. So it actually ended up cheaper than flying to whatever the. It was 30 hours of travel. I'm not keen on that. And oh, yes. Yes. Here, how do we do this? How do we make this real fancy? Check that shit out. Hey. Boom. All right. Look, it's good because like I need some EV. Fuck me. Hey Yam, I love you, dude. It's all you. That we hit that because of you. If we hit a heart, it's gonna be because of me. But you brought us the tunic, Yam. You like the transitions? Yeah, I made a couple. Look. Well, no, not if I click it that fast. Joel did call it, but Joel like guessed a million things, so I feel like Joel got lucky. So sick. So sick. All right. I'm happy now. This was a great investment. Oh, that probably covers the case now. Like plus the. Come on, heart. We just did. Just please. I don't want to. I don't need short content. It's fine. Although this will end up being a short. Wait, where are the We Make Best boys? Fuck. Tog, where are you, man? What was I going to say? I didn't want to pray to the wrong deity and piss someone off. But I'm praying right now. We need. I'm so much happier. Yeah, look, obviously it's like not the money, right? It just feels bad to go like 2 cases and imagine not hitting a legendary at all. That could have been what happened. Could have been. We have 4 packs left. This actually gives me makes me want to open. So I got Everfest and Tales of Aria first behind me. All right, 2 packs left. Man, that tunic was way at the end too. That's crazy. Imagine there's a heart in the last pack. It's very unlikely, but okay, that literally feels resealed. Obviously it's not. We just hit a tunic, but like, look how dirty it is. There's like glue on the outside. Wait a second. I hadn't noticed this before. Prestwig Schiphol, Netherlands? I wonder what that says. Yeah. Belgium clearly has the sauce. That is not a fucking heart, is it? Suspect. We know it's not sus. I am just kidding about the susability, susality. Man, how did my mood change so much for hitting a card? I'm a fucking child. But it did change. That's all that matters. No, it's fine. Look, Brandon, buddy, we hit a tunic. These are like... I think I should grade this one. Let's see. That's clean. Oh, that's really clean. Look at that. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a candidate. Alright, you guys want to see Toa or Everfest first? Butcher? The Butcher? No. There's no way The Butcher is in the chat. There's just no way. All right. Hey, Daniel. This is sick. I'm very happy. Because this might be some of the last WTR open. That's why I'm happy. It's not the money. It's like I've been searching forever just to find these 2 cases. And I hit a tunic. So that's going to be a special one. We'll grade that, I think, for the shop. It is pristine. It looks gorgeous. The foil remembrance we hit is in really bad. Like, it has a big white print dot on it. Yes, the last alpha I opened had a tunic. I do have another alpha. I should make a bet and open it. Remember how I used to bet if I hit a heart, I would open it? Remember? That used to be me. I'm going to save Tails to last. Whoa. Hey, Joel, what happened? Oh, Herb, what happened? What do you mean a scammer? We'll kill him. Just give us a name. We'll get the boys. All right, Everfest. I don't know how much fuel I got left in me, but I'll do my best. You can't refund on Amazon? It's really easy to cancel orders on Amazon, no? Do it all the time. Like, did you just order it? Because if you did, just cancel it. And it shouldn't be an issue. How many I don't want any starvers. What do we want from Everfest? Foil swing bigs. Foil swing bigs. It's not even a joke. Foil swing bigs. Foil Majestics is... Oh, fuck, I gotta remember how these packs work. Commons, foil, and then cold foil after. Is that right? Yeah, like foil Revels, foil Swan. They're the money cards. We don't care. Like, Starvo's great. It's obviously a very rare card to hit. The values in the Majestics. Obviously, the full arts in this set. Earthlore Bounty, I believe, has a lot of... Like, we've sold out at Earthlore Bounties. Every time we put... Because they're extended. Every time we put one up, it sells out. Every time. EA Pulverize would be great. Yes. I think we have an absolute crap load of... the cold foil potions, like heaps, which is great because some of those will eventually go up, right? But like every class has support in this set, and they're all quite good. I'm sure. What's the Ranger one, for instance? No, we'll take Grandeurs. Fable, Marvels obviously will be happy, but it's just I don't care. Like, if I don't see a Grandeur, it's fine. Actually, I'd be very happy with skull caps because rain razors. Rain razors is great. Actually, someone pull up. Can you still do a like TCG player list that shows you the highest value Majestics or whatever, highest value in the set? I wonder what the top 10 cards are. Funnily enough, I should be doing that. Ah, there we go. Dev coming in with the numbers. Swing Bigs, Rain Razor, Swimming Glue Veil, this round's on me. They're the cards we want to hit. They outvalue. In Everfest, the EV is so good because of the Majestics, not because of the other stuff. In WTR, it's very top heavy. You want to hit a Tunic. See, like, look, foil pounders like $20, right? So WTR is very top heavy. You want $6, maybe. Again, see, it depends on how well Dash is doing, how many people are building it. Stalagmite would be worth more German if Stavo was around, but when you have a good card but only one hero can equip it, it doesn't matter. Like, there's some busted cards in the game that only one hero uses, so they're double Majestic. Nice. See, Dreadball Coldfall is probably worth a mint right now if people specking for Rangers still. Hey, Kim. Wait, they didn't put Rain Razors in HP2? It's crazy. I haven't seen a breakdown of what cards are in there. That's interesting. Very interesting. Put a whole bunch of Release the Tension promos up on the site. Yeah, Cryo, but that's just people wanting to play with it. Ooh, Silver Palm's not in it. I kind of guessed that one. Wait, Nighthawk, do we know the whole list? If we do know the whole list, Dev, do you want to take a quick look at the HP2 and tell me if it looks weird or if it's actually maybe worth buying? Or maybe it means it's worth buying more Everfest. Can you jump in on PAX Live or do we need to pre-purchase? Kim, none of these are for sale. They're just for me. All for me. Well, for the shop. I don't do paid box breaks anymore. Soon, hopefully, again. I'm working on it, but right now. Speaking of, boom. This is what we want. See, happy with that. Cold for Earthlore Bounties. Great hit. Oh, don't worry, Kim. If I could, I'd love you to jump in. But all these cards do end up on flukeandbox.com. So you can purchase the singles, you see. You need a woman like that, do you, Declan? I don't know. Actually, no, that's not true. I have met one of your paramours. I don't know if you have more than one. I'm not assuming. But you have better taste than that is what I was going to say. Wait, why is this foil here? That's a common. Paramour. Ah, these are some shit sleeves again. Wait, when did you meet one of them? Blood Rush? Blood Rush. She came in with you. What do you mean, oh, her, in all caps? She seemed great. She seemed into you, you know? Shy, But you know, you're a menacing fella. She was probably, you know. Declan the Menacing. That's what you're gonna be known as. Oh man. Did we hit big? Did I do you proud, Dev?
No, I'm not going anywhere, Declan. I'm just saying you have a massive dick. That's all I was saying. Don't worry about it. I take it back. So defensive. No cold foil potion, so which is fine because it's we did better than a potion. It looks amazing in foil. It's a very big hit. Isn't that Pot of Luck cold foil? Where? This one? Nah. It's just the light. Just remembering, I'll run out of sleeves if I keep doing this. Oh, look at our hit rate with the cold foils. Another extended art. Dev's going to be very happy. Yeah, we're going to get a cold foil mask Nexus, right? Just because. I think this is actually a good hit, right? Emeritus Rainbow Foil Blue, I believe, is main deck Icelander. Whoops. Foil ready to roll. This we don't get too excited about. Any card that's really only for one deck is tricky. Unless it's the deck. I'm really struggling to open paper packs after all that plastic. Yes, there is the full art promo, which I also stocked the shop with today. We bought like $10,000 worth of promos in the last few days. Go check that out. Wildfire. Man, no one wants to join the channel today, huh? Makes me sad. I know I'm going to afford more boxes without your $3. One day adult KO is not going to happen. It's unlikely to happen. Imagine losing to an adult KO because he kept rolling sixes. It's just not a good feeling. Oh, that's just a rare. This one, though. All Majestic equipment we're happy to see. Always short printed. Now, if we go through 10 cases and don't see a single cold foil potion, we'll be happy. But some of them are actually quite money. Speaking of, useless cold foil potion that no one plays. What does this even say? When this hits banish, it's an attack action, you may play it this turn. I mean, it doesn't seem terrible, but all these setup type cards are like, yeah, Luck and Deja Vu end up in decks. Remember when Bingo, everyone thought it was going to be crazy good? It isn't. Ooh, Thunderquake red full art. It's the good one, right? James White did say we're sleeping on them, but James White also says he doesn't play a lot of Fab these days, so who knows? Maybe James White thinks they're good. and the devs don't, you know? Like when James said that in, what was it, Jersey? I didn't go buy any. I'm like, I don't see how these are good. I believe you, but you're going to have to show me. All of them are good. Like in a vacuum, Sigillus Solus is great. It's just that type of the penalty. Oh, swing big, nice. The penalty of stopping to play a potion instead of attacking doesn't seem to work in the meta. Yes, Alchemist Hero might be exactly what James was hinting at. I'm just saying, I'll need to see it to believe that they're good. And remember, if we get a Alchemist, like these, a bunch of them aren't potions, they're like talismans. And they don't work with cards that say potion. Same as like Crazy Brew would be sick, but it doesn't count as a potion, so we don't know. No, there's no PvE this year. It's not happening. It's delayed for sure. You don't even need PvE, like sorry, you don't even need an alchemist. Merchant runs the potions. Cash out and cash in are really cool, synergistic with that kind of thing with items, but they're not strong. What's the clunky wizard build with all the potions? Brainstorm? So there is a build that runs them. Yeah, there you go. Brainstorm Kano. Benji has a couple of specs now, right? I wonder if that's going to really change. It's hard for me to read the power level of them because I don't play the deck. I know this is strong, but I don't know if the new one is. And is it strong enough that Benji's like a bit scary in Blitz? Hey, Riddle Man. Do you think new Dory Kasai would do in the new set? I actually really hope Dory is not in the new set, meaning I don't want to light Starvo treatment Dory. I would just love that it's like the current set, like Outsiders, where it's a lot of warrior support, like the amount of arrows and stuff we got. I would love to see a new warrior defense reaction that costs 0 and maybe replaces itself, like even bigger than that. That'd be great. Or for instance, it's a D-react that says your weapon hits, like it's a like shunt, but it's like a parry. Like when you block, you deal damage, and then your counters on your weapon stay the next turn, or something like that, so you can take a turn off without losing all your counters. Something, but also just having more arsenal, a bigger arsenal of D-reacts, or attack reacts, I should say. But because we know Dusk Till Dawn should, in theory, have Illusionist and Runeblade, I'm hoping it's also a Brute and Warrior set. And if it is a Brute and Warrior set, I'm already happy. Themed subset is crazy good. And maybe they'll do it the way they did Dynasty, where they introduce a new hero and put some focus, or a new class and put some focus into it, like they did with Arachne. I don't want a light Dory, and I don't want to see that. I don't think it's good. I like Dory the way she is. I think she's just, the support they've given has been dog shit. Every other class that can destroy armor has a very easy way to break armor or to force armor blocks. Like I wish Dory had a force armor block. Dory just has shatter. Dory got really, really crap support every time she's had support in a set. Not saying there's no good cards. Puncture's very playable, very good. Ironsong Pride works, but we're talking like since WTR, or since Crew, really. Nothing that helps. I don't think it's going to be Elemental at all, Cementium. Why would a set called Dusk and Dawn have any Elemental in it? You know how many Elemental sets we've had? Toa had elements. Everfest has elements. Uprising has elements. Rain Razors. Oh, man. Sorry if I blew anyone's eardrums out. This might be playable in New Illusionist because it, if you pop it, creates a spectral, which I think is going to be exactly how the New Illusionist plays. So look, the lore indicates Hala as a shadow warrior. Bolton is clearly a light warrior, and Dory in the lore seems to be a light warrior. I just hope they don't do that because it would be a completely different. Thoughts on Cashin and Kasai? I'd absolutely run Cashin and Kasai. Royal Kasai, Cashin is kind of fun and busted. Does Kasai go shadow? I don't think so. Also, I don't think you see. It'd be great to get an adult Kasai, but I don't think you'll see a talented Kasai. Like, why? She just makes coppers and goes crazy. Like, I don't think that deck lends itself to light, or the lore for that matter. She's a mercenary. Why would she be a light warrior all of a sudden? Is this cracked in like Riptide or anyone? Next session have any ranger, assassin, or ninja? Yeah, well no, they can put the ranger, like if you look at like this set, it only has 3 Majestics for Dory, so you can or for warrior in general, only 2 work on Dory, and only one of it's crap basically. They're mainly for Kasai, but the reason I'm saying that is you just put a couple of cards in. Putting 2 Majestics in per class is not an issue. There's room for it in every set. Yeah, see, I'm not too into the lore. I don't make these connections. Alright, there's a pouncing lynx. Now, I think you'll get the same as every. Also, we're supposed to stop calling it supplementary set. They're called expansion sets, like according to LSS. I think you'll get support for every class. Can we buy generic playsets on your site? Yes. But what do you mean by generic playset? Like from outsiders, generic? No, you just pay. You just buy the playset, or you just fill your cart yourself. We don't want to. It's tricky to balance too many playsets. So it's either a playset of the set or not. There's a Revel. See if we see a foil one. Last pack of box 3. Yeah, when Viserai was absolutely degenerate. Fractal. I need to open some more sleeves. Guys, I don't think I'll get to. I might do one more case, so I might switch to Toa after this. Unless we hit a skull cap. If we hit a skull cap, I'll do another case. But my back's killing me. I actually had an injection in my back today, so I don't want to... I want to get up and stretch. Okay. Last box. No, there's not going to be light or shadow mechanologist in Dusk to Dawn. Dash is in a really good place. I don't know like why you want another mech. Like Dash has so many tools. So many tools. You can play that deck so many ways. And it's powerful. It's winning callings. Like you doesn't need it. Poor Data Doll. Yeah, well. It's a blitz only hero. It doesn't matter. The thing is, I've been absolutely decimated by Data Doll before. She, like Benji, like KO, when she goes off, when those decks get lucky, holy crap. Oh, trust me, I know they're going to do a mech set. I'm saying there's heroes, classes like Warrior, where there's no viable option to play Warrior in competitive. So when you have a viable option for the look at that. I guess I'm opening more boxes. You just got to complain in life. That's what Fab teaches me. You complain and then you get what you want. I think adult Data Doll's broken. Like, I think adult Data Doll having time to set up is very overpowered. Rip my back. I might still take a break and stretch a bit. Believe it or not, I value my spine over the views. It's a great hit. Not a super expensive one, but if I'm going to hit any legendary, I really like hitting the skull cap. It's the perfect new player legendary now. It's cheap and powerful. And it goes in every deck. So if you don't have another option, it's still the potential of blocking 3 can win you games if you don't have access to something else. And, you know, I don't think you're going to see Arcane Rising skull caps being opened ever again, so... We want a Cold Fall Mask, do we? Do we? I don't want one. What have we hit? We haven't hit the... We haven't hit Vexing, and we haven't hit... Ooh, so close to a massive hit. Heat wraps. Unfortunately, heat wraps don't help me. I have a pinched nerve. I had a cortisone injection today, my first one ever. Smokes. I've been told to get on the CBD, but I don't like taking painkillers of any sort. I do not want to take CBD. Hey Ike, it's going well. We hit a tunic. Look, we hit a Rainbow Fall tunic in a Belgian box, and now we're gonna we hit a skull cap. So far so good. No fables. EA Pulver, I don't know, but it's always gonna be like, it's again playable and super rare. So Battering Bolt's good. I don't drink. It's my water bottle. Look. But I didn't empty that bottle, is what I'm trying to say. I just drink water out of it. It's distilled terribly. I don't think that's had whiskey in it in like 3 years. Plot twist is vodka. Ooh, is this the first hero token we've seen this whole case? I think it is. Valda. If any adult hero comes, it's Valda that I'd like to see. Declan's type of woman. HP1 black. So I did have access when I was doing box breaks. I opted not to. Like, the whole point of that is to build the community in Europe, so let them do the box breaks. I know a couple of channels do them, whatever, like each to their own. I don't feel right about doing it. Like, you know, I've gotten to open first ed of every product. Oh, we got a nice cold fall here. What is it? Crown. This is going to see a lot of play, guys. Crown is crazy good. Crazy good. It's just not terribly good on Dromai, but it's a very, very solid card. But yeah, I don't want to do HP. Now, I do HP2 because literally it's crap. But like, when I was in France, I bought a crap load of HP1 and opened it. I bought it from the stores there. But like, importing it here to sell it, I don't know. It just didn't feel right. So mind you, I say that, and I'm going to be a hypocrite. I'm really going to try and get HP2 Japanese print. Because that's supposed to have marvels in it. So, this is the first knick-knack as well. I think it is. Ah, double majestic box. Pack. Okay, that case is not bad. I'm happy with that case. We did hit a legendary, which is... It's quite possible not to in Everfest. And this is why we open. This is the case of Everfest. That's how many majestics in non-foil. It's a lot. That's why we open it. Yeah, so like being able to open a Marvel Prism is definitely something on my to-do list. But again, I want to be conscious. If I think Brendan's still in the chat, he's involved in the distribution of that in Asia. So my goal will be trying to do it by the book, trying to promote HP2, not just... But the thing is, I'll probably go to Japan for it. Like, I'll probably actually go to Japan and stream from there. Like, go to the big event, some pre-release or whatever. Like, I hope they make a big event for that HP2 Japanese. And that's not... I don't know if they're doing HP1 with Marvels either. Alright, I'm going to open this case. I'm going to take a break, and then we'll more than likely do the Toa. Just checking. Alright. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think I hope they do a big thing for HP2. And I'd rather just crack 40 cases of it there in Japan. Because then I can also leave the bulk in Japan, you know? Give it away. Probably give away all the Majestics too. I did go to France and I pulled a French eye, which is like was the best icing on the cake for that trip. So I'd love to do that. Go get a few Marvel heroes in Japan. But the thing what I'm saying is I don't want to buy a store out. But we could, yeah. I mean, yeah, we can like maybe pick a flagship store that are happy to host me and I'll come do a massive stream, like a 12-hour stream. Hopefully sell some box break slots if I'm allowed to. Maybe even just do it that way. How good would that be? The store sells the box breaks. I just do the box breaks and I have someone, like I did with Phil with the French stuff, someone Japanese who speaks English. We can have some banter, talk about the translation. I don't know how it's spelt, Joel, but you're close. Yeah, maybe, Brandon, maybe you can hook that up, see if a flagship store would be keen on that. I'd fly out for that. Imagine a massive Japanese box break stream. Because then, like, I'll bring some spicy stuff, like an alpha box, some crew first. Do a whole thing. I have it in my deck. I'd have to go find it if you guys... I mean, if everyone wants to see a French eye, I'll go get one. My back, no, I'm going to need to go and stretch anyway. The thing is, whether you're French or not, it's not translated very well, so you're probably wrong if you're French. That's the problem. How it's translated is not accurate. Ah, Shimmers. Such a cool card. Like, but look at Shimmers versus Dory, right? Every time Shimmers attacks, it just gains a +1 counter. It's the most degenerate bullcrap on a deck that's not even supposed to have weapons. And then you have, like, the weapon deck. So easy to make them lose the counters. It's fine. I'm not salty or anything. It's fine. What do we want? We want a grandeur, right? Fable hits are always good. So now I want a grandeur and a Bravo. Bravo's easy to see. I'll know immediately if we hit a Bravo. Man, we hit 50 likes. Thanks, people. Smashing good time. More people should play this, right? Enter Dash. Chat is like, no, don't. Anyone made Merchant Blitz? What do you mean? Like a merchant deck in Blitz? UPF it? I mean, all Fables for a while were underpriced. Like if you... Another foil pounder. If you did the maths, like the Fable's so hard to hit, it shouldn't be a $50 card. Hey Vinay, we were talking about you before. It's crazy when you see Fables that are like less than a legendary. Even though they're not played, they're just so hard to get for a collector to fill a binder up. But yeah. Like, see, this is not Dory support. It's a warrior generic card. It just doesn't fit. You can't... You can play it in Dory, but it's one-handed weapons only, and it's not great. Has no synergy. Unless you run Cash in Dory, but that's like a bit of a meme. Yeah, if Dusk Till Dawn... So, if Dusk Till Dawn is a set that's designed around Shadow Runeblade, Light Illusionist, we may not see much Dory support. We just hope. Well, Vinay, I'm... lucky for me, there's no Rusted Relics for us to open. But we did hit a Rainbow Fall Tunic before, which was cool. Whoa, Foil Rebel. We like that. We like that a lot. Last pack, box 1, case 2. Also, what are the other legendaries? Silver Palms and... Like, I don't mind a Stalagmite. It's cold foil. It's very powerful. It may not be super expensive, but they will eventually replace. What else did I get? Vinay, the biggest hit was this and a Scabbies so far. Skull Cap in the first case of Everfest. Nothing crazy. Everfest is mainly the Majestics is what we want. I think Stalagmite... Ooh, foil knickknack. You don't see this often, you know. It's a cool hit. I don't think it's worth anything, but... And we did hit 2 E-strikes, so I showed everyone the difference between rainbow foil and... That's not rainbow foil. Between Belgium and Japanese E-strikes. They're different. Jeremy, I hope she doesn't, but I hear you. Like, it's... I feel like it's likely. It's more likely we get a light Dory than not. But again, Dory's not even close to LL. I think people need to understand that. I don't think LSS will just release a new version of Dory. Because she's not even close to LL, so why? Just keep the heroes as are. Because clearly they're undertuned, not overtuned. When you make a new hero, you could accidentally overtune it and cause problems. So you go to the undertuned hero and you give it some overtuned cards, hopefully. Like Spirit of Iron is very overtuned, it's very powerful. Doesn't make a big difference because it's only 1 in the deck. Same as Suraya, super overtuned. That card is way above rate. It only costs 1 Spectral Shield to summon. But, again, only 1 in the deck, so it doesn't make a huge difference. So if you gave Dory some playable legendary cards, like a legendary specialization, as an example, you just need small percentage. Like, Dory does not need to be 20% stronger. She needs to be 5% stronger. How do I explain this? When I play Talishar, my average damage threatened per card is extremely low. Like, I think it's 2.75 to 3. It's really underrated. So a 4-card hand equals 9 damage on Dory is what that stat is. Obviously, sometimes you have crazy massive turns, especially when the weapon's bigger, but... Tri-shot foil. But yeah, that's the thing. Dory's damage output without counters is absolutely atrocious. It's embarrassing. Cold foil, terrible potion. It's like, why would you play that on an attack action deck? It doesn't make sense. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't take the time to set that up. It doesn't have go again. Night Walk, that's kind of the thing, right? She has some of the worst on hits, like the best on hits, I should say. She has draw a card, but she also has, if you don't block, next turn I'm going to hit you stronger. And that gets out of hand very quickly. The problem is her maths, and like twinning blade is what we need, right? If there was another twinning blade, where you can force mistakes more often. But I think that would be broken. If I could play with 6 twinning blades, I don't think I would lose many games. Because it's so easy to get people to overblock. Yeah, Riddle, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have any cards that destroy Arsenal. We don't have any... And the problem with Dory, of all the decks, not all. So Dash gets punished for running non-Mechanologist cards. Brute gets punished for running non-6s. And Dory gets punished for running anything that's not a weapon-centric card. So you can't just put CNC in the deck. It really... You can, and it really changes the deck. There is already a... So there's already a Dusk Path or Nature's Path, one of the two, is a pseudo twinning, but it still has to hit. Twinning itself doesn't need to hit. There's also one of those, Dusk Path or Nature's Path, lets you load your arsenal, which is really powerful, but again, has to hit. But if you're hitting anyway, you just go for damage in Dory. So, and they gave a shadow, which is useless. I don't know what design space I need to go into to make her stronger. Like I said, I hope that we get a warrior D-react would be great. That's not like Shunt. Like Shunt costs 1. If we had something that costs 0, that's above rate. Maybe it replaces itself. Like it can cost 1, but it lets you maybe seek a reaction and put it in your hand or something. Or banish it, play it next turn. There's a few ways, but I don't know. Rolling Thunder. Alright, last 2 packs, box 2. No, but Braveforge doesn't. Again, Braveforge requires you to hit. Refractions require you to hit. We have all this stuff that requires a hit, while a lot of decks now don't. Funnily enough, Assassin requires a hit. With black text. That's what actually annoys me the most. Is Assassin got these crazy attack reactions that are above rate. But look, Puncture is above rate. It's a 1 for 4 if they block with armor. I'd just like to see more of that. Like if Out for Blood was 1 for 4 instead of 1 for 3 and the next attack gets +1, it would be very different. And the only card that we have is Biting Blade. That's adds damage to the existing chain on reprise, but it costs 2. It's not good. Dory needs like some 0 cost attack reacts, if anything. Yeah, Assassin got some really good reactions. So Dory either needs more consistent go again that doesn't cost a full card, because then it allows you to run more reacts, or the other way. More attack reacts, so that you can play more non-attack actions. It's lacking. The numbers were fine for a long time, and then Starvo got printed, and since Tales of Aria as well, that set makes Dory look very weak. She's not weak, she's just weak compared to everything that came after Tales. And it seems like the game's going back, not forward in power creep. Like Assassin is not that crazy powerful. I'm worried about Ranger more. But let's see what we actually get. Like nothing in Outsiders screams overpowered. If anything, I think you're just going to have to run some more blues into Assassin and Ranger because of Blood Rot. And that's it. Just so you can pay the resources and not. Look, I know Talishar is like not super competitive, but I have not struggled on Talishar into these mechanics. Lexi is the scary one, yeah. Lexi's already disruptive. Imagine Lexi Channel Lake frigiding you, incarcerating you. You got 4 frostbites on your turn, and then also coming in with like blood drop boxes and stuff and frailty and inertia, and you just like can't. Like, it's gonna be silly. I think Riptide is just iteration 1. Oh, what do we got? Just clarity. Cold foil and a ready to roll. Battering bolt foil. Speaking of ranges. Kira, it's matchmaking. You just jump on and play. And you can just copy decks from any of the deck building websites. They just work. Rune Blood Incantation. Where are we? That is foil. I was a bit confused. Reclamation's a good hit. It used to be anyway. Oh, look at that. Foil. Immediately after. I'm remembering the card now. I don't think it turned out to be as good as people thought. It does destroy auras, though, which can be quite strong. Does Viz run that in CC? I think Riptide's just, going to take some time to figure out where he sits. I think it's a fatigue deck. I think Riptide, even like the aesthetic, is he just wants to drag you into deep water late game. It's literally what he looks like. He's got a harpoon, for goodness sakes. Like, he's a whale killer. So I think you just play unmovables. You play Sync, Fate. You're not focused on damage at all early. Doesn't matter if you're on 1 health and they're on 40. You just want to drag them to the late game where they run out of stuff in their deck that can kill you and you have everything in your deck that can kill them. But we'll have to see if I'm right. I don't know. I haven't tested. I don't play Ranger. Alright. Last box of Everfest. I have like 8 cases left, but did I crack a second knick-knack? I did. Well, 1 foil, 1 non-foil as well. Hey, Seagull. Man, for a second there, we had 52 viewers and 52 likes, and I was very happy. I think people also don't particularly like... Everfest is not that fun to watch being opened, I'm aware. I have ordered a whole bunch of Uprising, though. That's fun to watch. I think the way I would play Riptide is, or build it, is I'd start with the super fatigue plan and then work out how much damage I need to add in. It's not fun to sort, Daniel. This was still very exciting when it came out. Just the whole carnival theme. The art was so different to everything else. Well, the carnival cards. Hey, Anthony. I'm good, man. Too many piles. That's true. Draft sets are easier. Well, we got a... I'm still... I think blue 100 wins is a decent hit. Oh, another extended art. Very cool. I think we hit one in the first case. Guys, I might end it here. I do want to open more, but I'll just maybe do a Toa stream all by itself, like in the next couple of days. I'll just get through this last box. Ooh, fractal foil. This is like one of the sickest looking foils in the game. How do I... There we go. There's the foiling. It's so cool. It's also an incredibly busted card. Ooh, I was just thinking, can Ninja use that new card to equip an offhand? No, it has to be Dagger. How cool would that have been if they could attack, react, and then get the lantern out? Riptide doesn't use a weapon, of course. Riptide uses a weapon. Uses a bow. If no Grandeur, no go again from box. Sure, if I hit a Grandeur, I'll go stretch a bit and then I'll open some more, but Grandeur only. We have like 6 packs left. Good luck. They should have done this in reverse art, like rewind. Would have been cool. On this channel they do Riddle. I don't know about everyone else's. We've done some crazy streams with that. I did a stream where I'm like, if I hit... What was it? The stream is still up. I said if I hit a library or a Galaxy Black, I'd open an alpha box, and I did, and then I went and opened the alpha box, hit a Tunic. And I think in that same stream we hit a Heart and an Eye or something dumb. No, a Heart and a Shard. Ooh, a Cold Foil Skull Crushers. Nice. Didn't hit this one yet. And that was me not intending to open everything I did. I was like, if we hit the Fable, I'll open this. And then we hit the Fable. I'm like, okay, crap, I got to open it. How am I dodging the postage? I've got heaps. But we've done well. We've hit some of the good Majestics. And so we hit one Majestic and one in the other box case. And then we hit a Lantern in both as well. Yes, Seagull, it might have been. It might have been. It was a long time ago now. Because I wasn't even streaming in this room. I was streaming in my lounge room. I think there's like 2 packs left. I'm like, you can't see on camera. I'm not whinging. I'm like actually sweating from the pain. I'm used to it, but I know when to stop. Look at that foil bingo in the last pack. All right. Beautiful. That's 2 hours well spent. So this will all go up as singles in the next few days. Thoughts on the Rotting Ball? I love it. I think it's underrated. I talked about it early in the stream. It's a Fable you pitch that causes disruption. I feel like so the eye is powerful because it gives you information, but it doesn't do any disruption. So it's not like the eye's not even guaranteed to be good. You could see 2 cards on the top of your deck that are absolutely crap. So you're just clearing them away, but the 3rd card might also be crap. But the new Fable guarantees your opponent is disrupted. It may be in a small way, it might be in a very big way. I think if you have the Fable in your deck and you're both at like under 5 life, you'll probably win the game. If it's like your deck is low, you know? It's not a cool, a cracked bauble. People say that. It's like, it says create a disruption token. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think creating disruption off a Fable is broken. That's why it's a yellow. Like, you're pitching into... Imagine a card that said, pitch, create a Frostbite. That'd be the most broken thing ever. I actually had a cortisone injection today. It just needs a while to kick in. And that should help. But all right. GG. Good night. See you soon.